Hello and assalamu alaikum. This is War Tiger channel and this is 1950 Cuban Conquest. As you know that we had attacked on three sides of Cuba. There were three fronts established, which were American, Mexican and Brazilian front. On two fronts we have taken over the whole cities. Brazil and Mexico are taken over completely and America is yet to be conquered fully, but lots of territory has been captured. Here we are trying to surround the city of Toronto, and there is also an invasion coming from the right side of New York, which is the European nations attacking us to save their allied partners. But we will have to fend off the attack and drive them to the sea. Here we destroy the tanks, the units that surround the city of Toronto. We have escorted a tank unit from the port. We will now create a warship. We bomb these warships of Spain, which have come to attack us. They will be destroyed and bombed, and we shall not let them pass and land onto our territory or captured territory. These are the aircraft carriers of Cuba which are deployed near Houston. This is the force that was landed at Mexico. They came forward and met the troops that came from America, from Houston and Miami. Both troops landed and joined forces, and now they continue their push towards San Francisco. This city will be bombed, and after intercontinental missiles are shot, the city is very easy to take without any supporting units. We could have taken it by force, I mean by using ground force, but we did not opt to do that. We instead chose missile strikes for that purpose. Chicago is also taken over. Sorry, Denver. This is Denver city. Now the mainland American territory is taken over, and only the overseas territories which they possess are under their control. This is a super tank of America, and now we begin to surround it slowly, inch by inch. We come forward and surround it. Even before we completely surround it, it would perish because it cannot stand for that much time. Japanese warships have also come to the rescue of their allies. These are supplementary units, and now the fleet which was deployed in Mexico will be sent towards the coast of America to defend from the possible invasion of Japan and the other allies, which will surely attack, and maybe Australia and others as well, which will attack. We will have to defend the attack, so we deploy these warships towards the coast of America. And also from European theater, troops are also coming. And this is the Brazilian front, and here the objective has been achieved. And for the time being, these troops are grounded, and they will be deployed around Fort Aliza, and they will just wait here for any appropriate action which we will choose. But we'll support our friends in Africa with the help of missile strikes, so can they can overcome their enemies. This is an Egyptian destroyer. Here in this theater, General Patton was given the command of overall troops, and as you know, his rank is Marshal, which is the highest rank of any officer. This tank comes in the way of taking over the city. We are trying to take this over, but it's nearly very difficult. So we use missiles, but still the area is mined. So we will have to wait for the next turn, and our turn comes to an end, and other countries do their turns. Belgium and Netherlands defeated. Meanwhile, this is a guarantee of good Soviet progress in the European theater. And remember, there are many allies of Soviet Union in European theater, like Poland and many other countries. Here, we have the turn now. This is a Spanish general, and there are some Portuguese troops as well, which will be bombed by our carrier-based troops and also the other units. This is a light tank unit that attacks a warship. This destroyer will be have to be removed from our path so that the warship can get its way. So we will build another one. Here it goes. Another cruiser is built. Toronto is surrounded. Intercontinental ballistic missile is a proven weapon, which is the easiest choice to take over cities. Ottawa will be engaged, but I don't think so that the city can be taken in this turn. But we'll just give it some damage and just close in towards the city so that we can capture it in the next turn, or maybe whenever it's possible. When one unit goes, another comes at its place. That's the rule of warfare. This is General Guderian in Denver. This is General Manstein, and he moves towards the Canadian border, and he begins his march inside Canadian territory from the next turn. But before that, the reinforcements will have to come so that they have a sizable force to infiltrate the enemy territory. This was a mechanized infantry unit. 4 tank units have come to the rescue of Guderian. Another unit is made, which is a medium tank unit. Then there is a whole force designated to Los Angeles, led by General Graziani. He has well upgraded and experienced troops. As you can see, the star on his unit. That is a very well experienced unit. The super tank is broken after lots of attacks. That's a powerful unit, but it cannot sustain a fight against numerous troops. One unit cannot match such a number of troops. Another unit will be created to hold this port, and also the warships will come from the Mexican front. They will join the forces, this warship, in this area, the west coast of America. These are the troops that are created in Mexico. They will be now transported to American front. This is an Australian submarine which is droned into the sea, and inch by inch the warships move closer to their to the other warship in the west coast of America near Los Angeles. This force is at its base in Fortaleza, so we'll do some missile strikes, bomb them with some missile strikes. This is a warship of Britain. We have taken sizable possessions in all fronts. On two fronts, we have gained complete victory, and on third front, we have also moved further into the territory of America. Now we want to take the city of Ottawa, and here we go. We take it. So in the next game, hopefully, we will take whole of Canada. In the next episode, or hopefully whenever we can take it as soon as possible. We make some fortifications meanwhile, and if you have come here,